Welcome to Let Us Farm. My name is Emelifon Unuel Oge of Let Us Farm. So today we're going to be discussing about what's the best size of fish you can stock to actually make good results. So please remember, this is Let Us Farm page. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel so that when I drop a video, you will be forced to see this video, and turn on your notification bell. And don't forget, after watching this video, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Then you can comment on this section to let us know exactly what you want us to be bringing next for you. We're up here to make sure you get the best and learn the best. And don't forget, we don't have any WhatsApp group, any closed group that is asking you to pay anything to learn. We don't have such. So everything we do, try to make it open here so everyone can learn. So now, like I said, the topic we're going to be discussing today is what's the best size of fish to stock and make good results. I'll be right back. Welcome back. So like I said, the topic of discourse today is the best size of fish to stock, and make a good result. So from experience, because anything I'm telling you here is based on experience of what I do in my farm. So it's not on any maybe theory or any book knowledge, but this is a practical experience. Now, I've always said this: catfish farming is about trust. Trust from who you're going to buy your stocking seed. Your stocking seed is what you're about to stock, like your fingerlings, your juvenile, your post jumbo, your whatever the name is. They are your seed, because that is what we grow to give you the result you're looking for. So personally, over the years, I have come to realize that it is always good when you trust where you are buying it from. That will give you an idea of what sizes you want to stock. Now, some of us don't even understand what you mean by fingerlings, fries, juvenile, and post. All right, let's start from fries. Fries is just like some few days after hashing. Like sometimes some people will sell fries for you at 3 weeks after hashing. They are your fries. 2 weeks after hashing, they are your fries. Now, when these fishes get to 4 weeks, they are your fingerlings. So they are growing out from the hatching stage. And when they get between 6 and 8 weeks, depending on the seller, because this thing is what affects the price that you pay at the end of the day. So from 6 to 8 weeks, they are your juvenile that you have. So when you now have your post juvenile, that could be 9 weeks, 10 weeks, depending on the seller. Some will call jumbo. So we'll tell you that jumbo is like 10 weeks after hashing. Like I said, it depends on the seller. So now, for me personally, I prefer to be on a safer side. I will advise you to buy juvenile. And this is the reason. If you want to buy fries are more difficult to handle. Why? They are still fragile. So they are exposed to a high lot of infection rate when they are small, especially if you are not someone who has the opportunity or the time to keep on doing your water changing. It may definitely affect the result that you're going to be posting. So I advise, instead of, because people buy these things because they think they are saving money. But in reality, when you consider your management, your this other expenses, you see that it's not actually money that you're saving. What of the time? All these things should be put in consideration when thinking about some of these things. But the problem is that most of us, when considering cost, we just think straight. You don't actually put some certain things into consideration. For instance, now, if you cannot be able to manage your water level, and that's your water changing, making sure the water is changed, making sure the environment is balanced to give your fishes that boost that will give them good result, and you buy fries, what will happen is that you may end up losing 70 to 80% of what you stocked. So it's not advisable for someone who is not that good in managing all these things to go into it like that, because you're going to have problem. Then when you come out from fries, you get to fingerlings. Fingerlings are more easier to manage than fries. That's the truth, because fingerlings are now stronger. They can also adapt better than fries. Then the infection rate for fingerlings is not as much as that of fries, so you can actually handle it. But I still tell people that if you are not sure of the devotion you will have to watching out for these things every time, making sure that everything is okay, not running into trouble or trying to call who is going to help you, I will always advise you to leave the fingerlings. Some will say, okay, want to buy post fingerlings. Fingerlings may be like a week older than fingerlings, it's bigger, all in the name of cutting cost. That I always like to move away from these things and go to juvenile. You see, the reason why I go to juvenile is that juvenile is stronger than the fingerlings, the fries, the post fingerlings. It can adapt to any place easier and better than all these other categories. So the juvenile is like the fishes are now coming better to life, so you can actually see better features on them than the other ones. So I actually advise people to buy it, because when you buy your juvenile, it's more easier to handle than the previous two. So in juvenile stage, most of the things you now do is now at the minimal level. That's the risk taking, and everything is now at the minimal level. So when you have crisis in juvenile, then think of what would have happened if you now have those same crises when they were at the fingerlings or at the fry level. Then when we leave the juvenile, you now have the post juvenile and you have the jumbo. Now my problem is this: some people want to buy jumbo and the post juvenile because they see it as a way of reducing your time for your fish to grow out. So they go for it here. Yeah, it's not that it's bad, but look at my problem with this is this: if you don't trust your source of purchase and you buy, let's say you buy your jumbo may be the runt from the fish set. What do I mean by this? I always prefer, if you want to buy your jumbo, your post juvenile, let it be that is a hasher that you trust, a hasher you know too well. Because what happens is that what some of these people do is, when they put fishes, they hatch fishes, they come in thousands, and people buy these fishes. They keep selecting, they keep sorting, they keep selecting, they keep sorting. So the last batch that people did not buy, and you show up and say, oh, I want to buy jumbo, I want to buy the post juvenile, what they will do is that they will give you this last batch as that size. Because the truth is that cost of keeping these fishes to go long, no hasher will want to keep his fish to jumbo. That's just the truth, but people don't understand. Because if you're hashing fish and you're keeping your fish, the longer you keep it, is the riskier it is on your side. Yeah, people don't know. Because the longer you keep it, there are tendencies, people that hash fish don't actually have the luxury of space. So they always have space problem. And because they have space problem, most of them now do water recycling purification system, where they run generator 24 hours to make sure that the water system is always clean. And as they are doing it, they are looking for buyers to make sure they buy these fishes to free them up with space, so that they avoid risking infection rate. These are things that people that actually raise fishes don't know. They just think that, oh, they hatch fish and they make millions. No, there is a very high risk on it. That's why everybody that hatch fish always try to work on a time lag to hash quick sales and everything. So now most people that hatch fish that except where you have someone that you trust, like I said, I say, you know what, please help me, I want to buy jumbo. He tells you, oh, you know what, the one I have now is juvenile. Okay, I will pay you some money so that you keep the jumbo for me. So what those people will do is they will now sort out these fishes for you, keep it for you, so that in the 1-2 weeks time when you come, it gives you the jumbo size. But most people that did not do like that for you, that you just say, I want to buy jumbo, you just walk up there and buy jumbo, they are actually not jumbo. They were not actually kept for you. They are the ones that did not pick up with the growth rates and the delays of not picking up to when they were supposed to go and everything. So they are kept. So when your call comes in, it's a good opportunity. And that's why I tell people that fishes have a standard pricing. Now, Some people will give you juvenile now 35, 40 naira because of the reality on ground. Some will even say 45. And you want to buy. And these fishes that people are selling this price, you now price it 20 naira or 25 naira and say, oh, because I want to buy 5,000. And the seller now say, you know what, pay, I will sell to you. Most times, what happens is that that's not the set that you are buying. It could be a previous set that did not pick well. So they sort out the sizes from there and sell to you. When you try to cheat the system, you end up cheating yourself. I'm not selling, so I'm not advising you to come and buy it from me or anything. No, this video is purely a professional advice to you. If you want to take it, take it. If you don't want to take it, forget about it. But this is just the truth. So this is how it is. But this is where people get it twisted. They always think that they are, getting a good discount. You're not getting a good discount. This guy that hashes fish actually buys feed for the fish. And the smaller sizes of feed fish is more expensive. Most of them run on fuel for 24 hours to make sure that the water purification system in their hatcheries work fine. People that don't do this thing are people that are not professional hashers. They just, they just watch on YouTube. They just bring broodstock and hash. So they don't even know what's going on. Fishes will die. The remaining ones you want to buy, they sell to you because, these guys just started. They don't even know exactly what is supposed to be done to get this at a better result. But if you see people that say, oh, my job is hashing fish, they spend money, good money. So when they tell you some certain things, you don't begin because that, oh, they use 1 or 2 fishes and got 200,000 fishes. You say that's the profit. I have had many people go leave fish farming and go into hashing, and they crashed because they just, people just do some funny assumption. You didn't go for any training, nothing. But you just believe that when you hash 1 or 2 fishes and they come online, they see people doing the hashing online for them, and these people tell you know what, pay 10,000, 20,000, we'll just teach you online, and you go and hash without going to where these things are properly done. You get into this business, and when the heat comes and you lose a lot of money, you just crash out and you don't know why you crashed out. So my advice to any new farmer or any old farmer that's still confused about how to get the best stock and do this thing, just try what I'm telling you. Buy juvenile. Then if you have someone you trust very well and you want to buy jumbo because you want to reduce your time of stocking, buy it from a reliable and trusted source. Now some people may say, what do I mean by reducing the time of stocking? Like, if your juveniles are 8 weeks, the way they eat and the fishes of the jumbo that is like 10 to 12 weeks can't be the same. So the bigger they are, the more they eat more. And if you're supposed to say, like, give you an example, if you're supposed to say 4 months, they will now stay 3.5 months because they're able to eat more and they are being managed more. So, but on a general level, my advice is go for juvenile. What I stock is juvenile. I don't stock jumbo, even though I trust my supplier. But I prefer to see my fishes the way they are from the juvenile and be able to manage them until they give me results. Now, is there anything that I have said here that still gets you more confused, or is there anything you want me to explain more, or is there any topic you want me to bring more for you? Then use the comment section. Like I said, like, share our videos if possible. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and if you have any problem, any question, or your farm is having issues, do a 2 to 3 minutes video and send to me. When I look at these videos, I will be able to assist you. And don't forget, do these videos when you are feeding. It gives me an overview of what's happening in your farm. Until I come your way next time, my name is Emily Oge of Loros Farm. Keep farming. It's a way of life.
Hey y'all, come look at this.